Hello everybody and welcome back to another Let's Build a City episode. Although today we aren't going to be building anything. As you can see by the title, we're doing an up-to-date tour, and I need to do these a bit more regularly because not everything that we build is actually in episodes. A lot of it's actually in live streams, in fact, and hopefully you guys like my new skin. Obviously with the new skin creator, pretty basic, but it does sort of look like me. And it's really weird that it's blinking. Anyway, I don't really have a plan of what I'm going to show you. I'm just going to really fly about and see what I've built, which I haven't built in episodes. I mean, this is a pretty good place to start because this whole street is called Chinatown. And for those of you that haven't seen it, we built this in a live stream, and it's just based off sort of, you know, you get Chinatowns in lots of cities and stuff, so it's all designed that way. And the thing I like about it is obviously the street is a lot different to the usual parts of the city, and this building's on a curve as well, and it's just a really weird, different part of the city which we decided to add in. So I guess that's a good little place to start. Let's see, I probably should have planned a route really. We got these, which I think we built in a live stream as well. So we got Kfc, Subway and McDonald's, all of them with interiors built. Oh my god, I don't know who built this. So that's supposed to be Ronald McDonald. Can't even get through the door. Ronald McDonald. He got McRobbed. Oh, he's upset. Okay, well, there's always little Easter eggs inside the world. Subway, of course, and we got KFC as well. I think a lot of this you've already seen. This is quite an old area now. This is the casino, by the way. I don't know if we built the inside on an episode or even in a live stream, but this is pretty cool. In fact, it looks quite good at night time. A lot of these buildings do. This whole area looks quite good at night as well because the street lamps light up, as you can see, and obviously the casino lights up itself. Anyway, you come through here, you pay your entry fee, and then you can come and do some gambling and stuff if you're old enough. And I've still got to do the upstairs. Whether I'll get around to doing that or not, I don't know. But there's loads of roulette tables and some card tables, and there's even an old-timey jukebox. But the floor looked really good as well. It sort of suited the theming of it. Anyway, let's switch this back to daytime because not everywhere's lit up so well, so we do need to actually work on that at some point. And I love how the street lamps just do turn themselves on and off. This is probably the most famous area of the city, so you don't really need to see any updates here, but what we do need to go is down here. In fact, we built this in, it might have been our most recent episode. This is the Lighthouse. I think we might have made a couple of changes to it, but now, oh yeah, look, there's a little wind sock thing. But now someone actually owns it, and I think they live inside of it. So I've got no input into what they put inside of it. Oh, they've got Halloween decorations still. Yeah, so they've got the Lighthouse dog, some Lighthouse uniforms, and they've sort of sorted out a little bit of area to live down there as well. So that's got an interior now, and we sort of did the front out quite nicely. But yeah, a lot of this side of the world hasn't been featured in videos, so what we're planning to do here, as you can see, these big red areas are where we're going to build buildings. So we're going to have to probably build some more modern things because that's the sort of theming that we've gone for here. As you can see, we've got a couple of apartments, a couple of big apartment blocks here. That lighting sort of glitched, and this, which I didn't build, this was someone else, but I really do like that. So whoever built that, good job. I usually don't let people build stuff randomly, but whoever built this, fair play. And someone built this as well, but we're going to have to sort out the bottom bit, raise it up a little bit. This is actually the Peach Productions Tower, and this skyscraper, oh my god, it's gone through so many changes. It was like half built, then it got half destroyed, then it got taken over by someone else, and now it's sort of just a skeleton of a building stood there. So we will get round to fixing it. I need some people to help me though, so maybe we'll do that in a live stream. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here, so we're going to go ahead and head on into the suburban area, which is where a lot of you guys haven't seen. And by the way, as you may be able to hear, my throat's a bit weird, so you have to bear with me sounding a bit ill. But yeah, what we've done is we've put a nice little sort of forest area, which we're going to expand, obviously, to sort of separate off where the main city is and where the suburban area starts. So we've pretty much just built a load of houses, to be honest. They're quite simple houses. I'm not sure if I did an episode on these houses. In fact, I think this one's my house. Yes, it is. This is the house I own, so if anyone wants to pop by and visit, there we go. And yeah, they're quite simple houses, so maybe we'll do a video on them. I'm not quite sure. I did build these in a live stream, so you can always check out the past live streams to see stuff that we didn't build in episode. Again, there's loads of houses back here. These two M1s are my favourites. So we got this one here with the corner garage, which looks pretty awesome. And this one, which looks like, it just looks sick. I think the colours just work so well. Do let me know down below what you think of that. And of course you can always copy the designs, put them in your world. One of the big sort of attractions to this area, one of the main buildings I should say, is the school building. So this is where obviously you can come to learn, you can take all your classes and stuff. And we've built this over like so many live streams. I mean, it's good that we didn't build it in an episode because it would have taken so long, because we've done all the inside as well. And it's still not even finished, to be honest. Like, we've got all the lockers and stuff like that. This is the school hall. Big shout out to Nikki Lunn or Kai. They are in charge of this school. As you can see, these are all the classrooms. Yeah, they're the head teacher of the school. And what's this say? The Norman invasion of England in 1066. So this must be the history room, and I don't know why all the chairs have disappeared, but we'll sort that out. But yeah, Kai is in charge of this school, and yeah, we've basically got loads of classrooms. They're all sort of filled out as well, which is right. Hang on a minute, ignore what I just said. Most of them are filled out. Right, let's move on. Actually, I'm going to quickly show you the PE area. That's quite cool. Physical education department. So here we got the changing rooms in here. They're pretty standard. And then yeah, look, this is like the little one of the indoor sports areas. So you got basketball and stuff, and you know, this is where you take your PE lessons. I really sort of took inspiration from like when I went to school and stuff, especially with the outside. Actually, the outside literally is very, very similar to what my school looked like in real life. Anyway, apart from that, that's pretty much this. We've got a load of shops here as well, which turned out quite nice. It's a nice little strip of shops. And this company is like represented through the whole world. So I'm pretending this is like some famous food company or like famous sort of shopping thing, some sort of Walmart or Tesco's or whatever. It just sells a bit of everything, as you can see. But yeah, there's loads of those shops throughout the world. And we've got Cam's shop here, whatever that is. Someone's shop in the world. But yeah, I really do like this area. It's gonna expand, and if you want a house here, then come onto our live streams. Make sure you turn that notification bell on and come into the live streams where we build the houses and give them away to you guys, so you're residents of the city. Anyway, let's follow the, well, it's sort of a highway. Let's follow the road down, and we're going to head into the Skyscraper District, where only yesterday or maybe the day before, I was just like bored because my internet went down, so I couldn't really play online and record with other people. So I decided to set myself a challenge, and I'm trying to find it actually. I decided to set myself a challenge and build a skyscraper as quick as I could. So I had to use like commands and stuff. So it was a good way for me to practice using commands. Anyway, I managed to make this in probably about 20 minutes, literally just using the clone tool. So I literally built all these white pillars by myself. I built this grey thing out of commands, so that took like a minute. And I filled all the glass in with commands as well. It didn't take too long. Then I built one layer like this. Actually, I built that thing up with commands. There's a pillar in the middle. And I built this layer, cloned it up all that height, and I built this layer, cloned up all that height. And it didn't take long at all. I mean, it is quite a squashed in little building in between the other things, but yeah, no one's seen this actually, not even people that have joined my game, because I've not been back on the world since I built it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool skyscraper actually. It's the tallest one in the world. I thought since it doesn't take any time really to clone it or use the commands, then I might as well build it quite big. And yeah, I think it looks quite cool, to be honest. Let me know down below what you guys think. I might always shorten it if I feel like it doesn't fit in too much. It does look absolutely massive now looking at it from this angle, but no, I think it's awesome. The whole skyscraper area looks great together. What else haven't you seen? Well, we built this in episode. It's gone through a couple of little changes, mainly the inside. So if you look on the inside, we've got automatic doors, very nice. Got carpet down, and we started building a staircase as well. But apart from that, yeah, I don't think we've actually added anything on the inside. So don't worry about that. We shall get on. And I do like doing interiors. I need to focus on them some more, really. This we built, I think we built that in a live stream. I think we did. Yeah, and it's just a hotel basically, but something that's really cool. Thanks to Seeker Drone, I think it was, who's quite good at commands. We managed to make a working elevator. So obviously it takes you up to the next floor, and the next floor, and hopefully if we press this down twice, we're back at the bottom. So that was a really awesome touch. I'm not great at that command, so I need to practice and learn that as well, just how I learned how to do that. Most recently in our live stream, we built this. This is the Grand Hotel, as you can see. And the Grand Hotel, like I said, is just a pretty posh hotel in the world. We're trying to fill in sort of the edge here, so I've still got to fill in this part of the edge, part of the seafront, but it's in a really awkward spot, so I don't really know what I'm going to do there. It's going to be a bit tricky. I might just build a couple of smaller buildings, maybe a couple of shops or something, but it's difficult trying to fit something in with this area because they're all big skyscrapers or hotels or businesses, so little shops wouldn't really make sense. So yeah, I do need to think of something. Someone said do a pier here, but again it doesn't really fit in because this is quite a business hotel district. There wouldn't be like loads of entertainment here. That would be more towards the suburban or downtown areas, I would have thought. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted. This is the Grand Hotel. It's got a really nice little front here, and I think if we turn this to night time, you should be able to see it's all lit up. But where are the torches, you may be thinking? Well, let me tell you, someone managed to give us a thing called a light block, and I didn't even know you could do this. And it basically they're basically invisible blocks that emit light, and basically we managed to light up the whole area without it looking tacky with torches, because sometimes torches just don't work. So that was really good. It's a nice little touch. It made us able to light up the sign there as well. Anyway, I'm sure you're thinking, let's have a look inside the hotel, so let's do that. This is actually the front. The front is actually on this side, so it's a bit weird. So I probably should have done it the other way around. I think what I'll do, I'll whack a door around the front as well. Oh, this is the front. You know what I mean. Around the other side, the bit that looks like a front. Anyway, let's go inside the hotel. It's got quite a nice entranceway actually. I haven't looked at this for ages. I think someone's gone in and added these little bushes. That wasn't me. And I really like it, so well done whoever did that. One of my helpers. Anyway, it says Le Grand Hotel. Built by everyone. Yes, I did have a lot of help on this, so thank you everybody. As you can see, I think I need to add in a bit more a nicer lobby, but we've managed to put in some nice chandeliers and stuff, and I think we got a staircase. Yep, here it is. The main difficulties with these skyscrapers is fitting in staircases and stuff, getting all the logistics sorted. But yeah, we've got a few little rooms. They're not decked out or anything yet. I think this might be done. Yeah, this one's done. It's just quite a posh hotel room. You can see you got your video recorder. Got a nice little kitchen to work with here. I think a couple of bedrooms. Maybe this is a bathroom. Oh my god, has someone been drinking too much fruit juice or something? Too many beetroots. Yeah, that's a bit risky. Anyway, this is a nice little shower. I'm sure this works. course it does. Fill your bath up. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, I think that's it in terms of rooms. We need to fill this in. So again, if you want to help out, we need people to fill in some hotel rooms. Yeah, from here we haven't filled any more. We just sort of focused on getting the stairs done. So we need help in that regards. We've got some modern art here, and this leads just to the balcony out the front. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, this just leads out to the balcony. So if you want to come out here, enjoy the views whilst you're on holiday here in New Blockton, then you can do. I need to sort out this as well. As you see, we sort of cleared all the land here, so it looks a bit weird underneath. I mean, I guess it just works as some sort of shallow bit of land, but I think I'll probably try and clear it out some more. We also moved the bank. I think we built that in a live stream. In fact, I think what we've done is built most of this in a live stream compared to the actual episode. So I do need to make more episodes. I need to motivate myself to make more. So this is what I'm doing. I'm actually going to spend today recording a few episodes. Anyway, this is the bank. It used to be over there, but we wanted to make room for some skyscrapers, so we moved it. The bank is really cool. It's a very traditional looking bank, as you can see. And this is where sort of the buildings slowly start to get smaller in this corner. And then obviously just across the way is where the suburban area starts. But inside the bank, you got, well, firstly you got the big dollar sign on the front, a couple of security cameras. Inside the bank is quite fancy. I need to redo the vault because we actually copy and pasted this. Instead of rebuilding the whole thing, we moved it over by copy and pasting it over. So I think permitted access only. Okay, I don't know who wrote that sign, but they need to use spell check. Yeah, so we need to redo the vaults. I need to remember to do that. Someone remind me next live stream. Anyway, we've got the little bank areas for people to talk to accountants and whatever you do at a bank, access your accounts. Anyway, let's shut this, make it look all nice. Quite a tricky thing is with these big buildings is making the doorways and the doors look right, because obviously the doors are quite small and they can only just fit people through. So sometimes you want a bigger door but you still want it to work, so you have to build sort of quite grand areas. On this corner we went for quite a curved design. I quite like going for these abstract different shaped areas. I think it just looks really cool. When you do curves and you do them right in Minecraft, it does look quite good. But yeah, so this is just literally just a load of random shops. Loads of them need to be filled in. So if anyone wants a shop, a little business in the world, come on the world and fill one of these in. You might be able to see all over the world we've got not that doesn't count, but we've got these which are like billboards, and that's for every single time someone sends a donation in the stream or a super chat, whatever, we give them a billboard. So this was someone called TTV who sent a donation, and they also get put in the super chat museum as well. It's worth mentioning. Anyway, I can't think of what else that you guys haven't seen. I think I'll head on over to a further part of the city and I'll fly over the top, and if I see anything then I can let you guys know if it's changed or not. A lot of this has been kept the same since building, so obviously we did a lot of the downtown area. If it loads in, a lot of the downtown area was built in episodes, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of it. Like we built the train station in an episode, we built the mall. In fact, we'll go back to our first street as well, because that's always nice to see. And a lot of people have recreated the first street, and I've made a couple of little changes. Like I've started to hang up sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, it's not bunting really, is it? But these little lights over the top, I think that looks quite cool. Oh, and yeah, the theatre was under construction, but I've literally just finished that, I think. So I'll give you a quick look. It's under renovation, sorry, because someone actually came in and destroyed a load of the seats and stuff. So let's show you inside of the classic theatre. So here we go. We've got the whole seating area has been revamped. But you come around here, sit in one of the seats, and obviously you can get a nice little performance. Anyway, up here in the technicians area, should this work? There you go, you get some on-stage explosions, and you can turn all the different stage lights off. So I think this one's overhead. Yeah, they're the overhead lights, and these are the ones below. So yeah, it's really cool. You can actually set quite a nice little mood for different shows and stuff. Maybe we will put a show on here one time. And yeah, we've got a bit of a chandelier going on as well using the new lanterns. Anyway, on with our little tour, our little update tour. Nothing's changed around here really. This is all very simple part of the world. Okay, something that has had a few changes is back here. For ages we were working on trying to build the backs of these little shops. So I've finally, actually recently, just done the backs of all of these shops. Because usually if you build like buildings, they sort of focus on the front and don't really worry about the back, because you might build like another building on the back of it, or they might, you know, you just might not see it. But obviously for the people living here, they are going to see the backs of the building, so I thought I'd better make them look quite realistic. So they're not the most detailed, I must say, but it's better than having it just completely plain. So yeah, some of them have just got like their businesses, so they've got bins out the back, they've got storage areas, you know, places where deliveries would come in. So that works quite nicely. It's quite realistic really. And then other than that, we've got not really that much to do. I think we did a couple of episodes recently around here. None of that's really changed. Same sort of thing. And then the only part of the city which we haven't really covered is over in the old, well, I like to call it the 1950s town. But I don't think much has changed there. In fact, we've pretty much finished that town, this little area. It will be expanded in the future, definitely. But for now, I'm just trying to tie up loose ends and not have just random areas not finished. So yeah, a big part of finishing this was actually building this area. As you can see, I need to do the backs of these buildings as well. It's quite a good example of what it's like beforehand. And don't mind these lights, by the way. Someone, I think it's, I think I know who it is, but yeah, they keep coming in building really weird street lamps. So I need to sort of get a different design for that. But I appreciate the help. Anyway, that's that, and that is that really. That's the end of this episode, because I think that's all you guys caught up to date on, well, the updates of the world, to be honest. There's probably a couple of little bits that I've left, but I don't want to go into extreme detail where I'm showing you inside every single building that I've done on stream. But yeah, it does go to show that if you don't tune into the streams, you will miss a lot of progress, because obviously in a stream you've got a couple of hours to build rather than say 20 minutes. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you do turn on your post notifications, so that's the little bell next to the subscribe button, and then you won't miss out on anything. Thanks for watching, people. I'll see ya in the next one.